worse when he goes in the
Oh yeah.
Those little snarf noises.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a horse.
So now you notice he's fixated on it,
Yeah.
right?
And there was a time too, also, one of the houses, this may have kind of caused his people, but there was a kid that was teasing him, and
Yeah.
it took a while.
But here's the thing, remember, and I don't remember if I brought this up on the phone, is dogs live in the present. They don't live in the
You
past.
would hold that.
No. Well, there's things they do. They do hold on to, and there is things that they do remember. But emotionally, we're the ones that hold them in the past. For instance, I work with a lot of rescues, and what do most people do when they get a rescue? They're getting a rescue because they want to give a dog that didn't have a good home. They want to give them a good loving home, right? It's a good human trait. The problem is when we bring them in to the home, we just flood them with nothing but love. And in the dog world, it doesn't work like that. Okay? If you're feeding them, you're giving shelter, and you're loving them, basic love, good boy, here's some water, here's some food, that's love. Buying $300 worth of toys from Petco, okay, is not love. That's over-nurturing. So what happens is when we love and love and love, we don't ever set boundaries. So after I call it the goo goo gaga stage, once that gets over and it's all cute, now we get back into life and I got work and this and boom, boom, boom. When there's no foundation there, right, then what do you have? Then the dog's gonna start owning you, okay? And that's where most people call me, it's like, well, he's great for 3 months, he's great for 2 months, and now, I don't know, because there's never any rules set. And with dogs is, when they come in and we keep thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because I remember you had that bad thing happen. No, they're not remembering that. We're keeping them like that. Does that make sense? We have to move on. It's kind of like tough love. Kind of like suck it up, just move on. You know, for instance, you go on a walk and say for some reason he has a fear of going when you go by the stairs and the part that goes underneath. Like some dogs have a fear of those kind of spaces. So if every time you walk and you avoid it for the dog, you're just coddling that behavior. Does that make sense? Versus, I'm not saying you have to run in there and drag him in there with you, but you stand by a little farther away, he sits until he relaxes, and then you move a little closer, he relaxes, you move a little closer, and then he's trusting you that, hey, there's no dragging you can popping out of this thing, I'm okay, you know. But if we continue to adapt to their behavior, like, oh, we need to go around, we can't go near this thing, then we keep them in that memory. And it could have been, there was a raccoon in there one night and you walked by and he came out and freaked him out or whatever. And if he holds on to that memory and every time you go by you coddle that memory, yeah, they're going to hold on to it. Does that make sense? So we really have to move them beyond that phase.